A new anime season is always a chance for everyone to find new series to watch, as there are lots of great ones this season, but this video will focus mainly on the fantasy series since there are quite a few of them this season that really caught my attention. I know many of you are huge fans of fantasy and Isekai series, and this video right here will showcase to you my 10 picks for the spring 2021 season. If you do enjoy today's video, then please do subscribe so we together can reach the next subscriber milestone, and without keeping you all waiting, let us get on with the video.
腕にふくよかで柔らかな2つの感触が
ディアブロからも言ってやってください
The second season of a fan-favorite isekai series that has returned, and it is How Not to Summon a Demon Lord Season 2. The only thing that disappoints me in that series is that it's only slated for 10 episodes, but hey, I mean, we get what we get, so we gotta move on with that. So the series will be introduced some brand new characters and enemies that we haven't encountered yet, and of course more girls to add into Diablo's harem. We even got a church girl in the first episode and calls Diablo a god since, you know, she tried summoning for help, but he ended up going to her on accident and saving her from a tentacle party.
ありがとうございます神様に衣を貸していただくなんて
Definitely a weird start for the second season, yes, but it's to be expected from a harem series as people want to see some fan service. Nevertheless, I am very excited to see the adventure continue. Fumetsu no Anata, or in other words, To Your Eternity, is another series that is most anticipated, boys.
それは違うよ、ジョアン。みんなが生きているかどうかわからないから進むのをやめるってのは僕はもっと愚かだと思うよ。
An immortal being was sent to Earth with no emotion or identity. It's actually a sphere that can take form of different objects and shape. It was said to be searching for a paradise that was said to exist in the other side of the sea, until that sphere came across a boy who was abandoned in a ghost town. The boy was in critical state, and the sphere decided to take the form of a boy and set off on the journey to gain new experience, places, and people, which is originally what the boy wanted for himself. This was created by the same author of my favorite anime film, which is A Silent Voice, so this will be a very sad but a beautiful journey to experience. It's gonna have 20 episodes, so it's a pretty long series to watch. From the author of Konosuba comes and combatants will be dispatched. This series is really hilarious. Well, you know, it's because it's the author of Konosuba. He has written it, and boy is he a comedy specialist when it comes to series like this.
誰がちびすけだこら
Main character is called Agent 6 and wishes to be promoted but has to work hard enough to earn it by defeating the Demon Lord's army. So he then was given a sidekick who is an angel with a shotgun to help him in battle. I really love what I'm seeing so far in this series. The characters are all fun to follow and the story is really silly but funny at the same time. You can even catch yourself a few Konosuba references when 6 even tried to cast Explosion with Megumin's theme playing in the background, which was the giveaway, but definitely give this series a shot because it's really good and I know you will not be disappointed.
勝てるよね
This is a really cute slice of life series, and it's also an isekai for you guys who didn't know. A girl who overworked herself dies and gets reincarnated into a new world and wishes to live a peaceful life by doing exactly what she desires. She ended up, however, killing slimes, which is the most basic mob in the world, for 300 total years, and so managed to max out her level and become the strongest adventurer in the world. Word started to quickly spread, and people wanted to challenge her to see if she really is strong, which was definitely the case, but now she is pretty famous in her town and things won't be the same as she wanted it to be. It's an isekai just like any other isekai, but it does have a different concept from others, which is always nice to see, and something that hasn't actually been done yet, I don't think. Definitely one of my favorite series to air this season, Eden Zero is the next adventure prior to Fairy Tail by the great Iruma-kun and the power of friendship. It's like Fairy Tail, but it takes place in space, so it's like a whole new adventure that simply awaits for us to explore different planets and meet new characters. Even though the characters will look similar to Fairy Tail, at least their names will be different. It's just how Iruma-kun works. He doesn't want to change the characters' looks, but hey, I'm not complaining, and I like what I see so far.
よし行け。
あんたは
俺は残る。
僕たちが来るよ
From what I can tell, the series will be about Shiki, who's the main protagonist, going to different places to make friends, which tells me that the power of friendship will be coming very soon. This series has not aired yet, but I'm really excited for it, and it's Welcome to the Demon School Iruma-kun Season 2.
ベロブピッカザバゲロゲログッドデモーニングイルマくん
I really enjoyed the first season, and I actually did add it into my top 20 anime of all time just because it's the most wholesome thing I've ever watched in a very long time. The characters are the best thing in the series as they are all entertaining to follow on their adventure. I'm excited to see the two sides of Iruma in this new season, which is probably going to be the more unique thing in the second season prior to the first season. I'm sure a lot of people might even find out that he's a human, and I'm wondering how others will react to it. So be sure to stick around, boys, because this season 2 is most likely going to be super fun to watch.
朝っぱらからうるせえっつったんだよじいさん
One of the most anticipated series of the spring 2021 season, a new take on a fantasy series that brings realistic features and also pain from game to reality. Our main character met a beautiful, saucy girl working at a game store, and she offered him a game which he never heard of, and it was said to be the most advanced game in history. Unfortunately, upon entering the game, he had the unlucky start of becoming a best friend killer, and things didn't really end up the way he expected. So now he is on the run, most likely going to restart his game to try his luck once again, so this is going to be a very fun ride indeed. For the first time in a long time, we finally get an Isekai series with a female main character. Oh god, I can't count how many male characters we've had in Isekai series.
テレビもスマホもない室内でさすがに緊張感もなくなりますよね
I swear, every Isekai series I watch has a male character, but finally, someone appreciates a female character instead. Now, this one is actually an interesting series. She was summoned to another world because the people made a ritual summoning her. Sei is the main character of the series, but summoning managed to bring 2 girls instead of 1, and people preferred the second girl over the first one. The reason for summoning in the first place was hoping someone can banish dark magic. There is not any action or insane things happening, it's more of a chill slice of life Isekai series for a change, which sounds really interesting, so I'm definitely gonna keep watching it.
セイ、ちょっといいかな。
はい
これ、セイの作ったポーションで間違いない？
ええ、そうですね。
Video game adaptations are usually not very well adapted, but this one had a pretty decent start, so will it continue to do that way, or will it disappoint? The series is a war or a battle between heroes and forces of destruction, to then the heroes having a successor that will soon rise to battle against the evil. The main character of the series is called Nemo. Yes, it's a very odd name, but, you know, he is a successor, but his hero is a stranger that is completely unknown to history, making it unique to the others seen before. So this will be sort of like a journey where the past and present collide together to form a brand new adventure. Sounds good enough to hook me in, but will it keep going that way? Only one way to find out. Okay, so this is that time I got reincarnated as a slime in a more slice-of-life format.
何をしてるんだ
シュナ様から頼まれた包丁を鍛えてたんだべ。
おおまた来るよじゃあな
I really really think that the concept itself seems okay at most, but they released the series too early, as I'm not used to seeing how the characters look cute and more friendly. One moment they were fighting in a war, and the next, well, it just seems so peaceful, like nothing has ever happened, which seems really weird to me. I think they should have released this when the actual series has finished, but hey, I'm not a developer, so what the hell can I do? Nevertheless, this is a series that focuses on Rimuru telling his story in a diary and the stuff that occurred in the past, and just the overall having a very chill time. Well, at least Shion is still rocking the same boob size and looking good as ever in that secretary outfit.
リムル様、そんなお褒めに預かり光栄です。
That is all we have for today, boys and girls. I really hope you enjoyed my 10 fantasy picks for spring 2021 season. If you did, then please do drop a like to show your support, and as always, I will be seeing you all in the next video.